What's up, guys? Just another update. Um, I just got done with a really long workout. Actually, not long. It was just really, really intense. I built it and not really built. Oh yeah, I guess that's the word built it. I just thought of different exercises, different ways to do for me and my buddy, and really wasn't expecting to get through it, to be honest, but I did, and right now my life is in pain. Um, I sweat so hard, my skin started burning. It was terrible. Like we didn't run a single bit, and our heart rates got up to like 170, 180 with just lifting. It was terrible. But I feel so good, but so tired right now. So just another update. I got a present the other day. It was clothes because all my clothes literally just fall off. So my parents went out and sent me some clothes, and it was I saw the sizes, and just as a little note, I when I started I was a 54-inch waist. That's a huge That's a huge, huge radius, or diameter, or whatever it's called. But so they bought me 44-inch waists. Just not. They had no idea what size. I didn't even know what size I was. I was honestly kind of afraid to. I knew my clothes were getting bigger, but one, I didn't have the money to go out buy clothes. Two, I wasn't sure what size I was. So yeah, so they bought me those, and at first they bought a pair of 46-inch waist, and they're like, oh, here you go. So I put them on, and they were pretty big. There that could definitely fit my hand, down the waistband, and I would definitely need a belt, or else it'd be hanging off my butt. And then so after they saw that, then they popped out a bunch of 44-inch waists, and so I tried those on, and they fit perfectly. Like they weren't tight, no constriction at all. It's like so. I was really 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 excited. That means so far I've lost 10 inches in my waist. That's a lot. I still haven't weighed myself in a decent bit, just because my weight's been fluctuating because the different workouts I do. One, like I'll do like a super hardcore like fat burn, like fat shredding actually. Like that's what it's more like fat shredding workouts, and then the next for 2 weeks, and then next like a month or so I'll do more of like a weightlifting muscle building thing, because it's like I don't want to have like a runner's body because I think they're gross. To be honest, I want like a lean, muscle. So so like yeah, so I don't really test my weight because weight really isn't a thing, because sometimes I'll like the other week I lost body fat percentage, but I gained like 3 pounds, and of course, I got on the scale first, and I just looked at my friend. I was like, I was like, I don't know what I did wrong. It's like I've been eating right, watching everything I eat, exercising my butt off. But yeah, which brings me to another point. I've had a couple of people I talked to ask me, like, it's like, hey David, how do I start? Uh, it's like, how do I start working out? What do you do at the gym? It's like, what do you do to, lose weight and stuff? And I just tell them, I was like, hey, it's like starting off is hard, it's like, but it's like what I tell people is I challenge them. I was like, do me a favor. It's like, keep track of what you eat in a day, or anything you put in your mouth. Whether, it's like, just make sure you know the nutritional value. Because I know people who, will just have 2 sodas throughout the day, and sodas are 100 something calories each. Like right there, I'm just like I can't do that. or even juice. I don't drink juice. The only juice I drink is I drink a serving of naked juice every morning just for the vitamins. But yeah, so if you it's like just put it in the comments below. I'd love to know like what you realized that you didn't eat in a day. So it's like so just try to keep track of everything from when you wake up to when you go to sleep. Uh, you'd be surprised how much you actually put in your body, or how little you put in your body. Because it used to be the same for me, or I used to never eat a lot. Like I eat a lot more now than I used to, because I would never eat breakfast, and then I would just have like a cup of coffee or something with, well, more like a cup of creamer with a little bit of coffee. But sorry. Yeah, so that's a little, like 2 tablespoons of creamer is like 110 calories, and it's ridiculous. So yeah, I try to keep my calories to at least, or at the max 2,000. I usually go under just because, you know, depending on what I eat that day. But yeah, sorry about the boring, stutters and stuff. I'm exhausted right now. But yeah, so that's just an update for you guys who are here. It's 10 inches. Woo! I mean that's a lot. So I'm really excited about that. My goal, I don't know, in high school when I was really, well, yeah, really, fit, I was like a 36-inch waist at my, you know, fittest, I guess you would call it. But, so like when I got out of high school and I finally hit 40-inch waist, I was like, all right, that's not that bad. It's like all my friends were like 38-inch waist, because football players are big guys. Some wrestlers are big guys. Lacrosse players. We didn't look big. We just had big waists, I guess. But so I never really thought much about it. And then, then 40 turned into 42, then turned into 46, and then, down the line it turned into 50, and then, eventually turned into 54, and I was like, yeah. So, yeah, I'm really happy. Uh, just here to tell you that it's possible. It's really possible, and I have a couple of people I'm helping with. Start off. Also, another thing, I hate when people are like, what do you do in the gym? And I was like, what I do in the gym is not going to be what you're doing in the gym. It's like, right now, what I do in the gym, I couldn't even dreamt about 6 months ago. Not even 3 months ago. Hell, even last month, I wouldn't have been able to do what I do in the gym now. Like, which it scares me and excites me at the same time when I go to think about what I'm going to do in the future. I'm like, oh my gosh, like next month, like what am I going to be doing, Yeah, because the more I do, I'm just like, the more I want to do. Eventually, I'm like, I can't be doing like 3 hour workouts, because also long workouts aren't really that good. It's like, because your testosterone, is out there and just running through your body for like the first hour. After that, there's a hormone, the stress hormone called cortisol, or I don't know, something that starts with a C. It's like the stress hormone, and after a long workout, like the longer workouts, like the stress hormone starts kicking in, because you're putting a lot of strain on your body, and that it kind of like counteracts it. So an hour to an hour and a half workout is pretty much like especially like intense workouts. It's pretty much what you need. Also, I mean, it's not good to just go on marathon workouts. I would love to. I would love to just go work out for like 3 hours. One, I don't have the time, but two, it's not that healthy. You can get what you need done, you know. Also, I mean, I do small things throughout the day, like every 30 minutes or hour, I'll just do like 10 or 15 push-ups or sit-ups and just jumping jacks, just because I'm like, oh hey, I have nothing to do. Might as well just do wall squats while I'm waiting for something to cook or microwave or anything like that. Yeah. So none of this probably made sense, and it's all over the place. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm so excited. New clothes. I never thought I'd be excited about new clothes. Usually clothes are just like, I'd go to the store and I'm like, I don't like that. It's like, it makes my previous man boobs look big or made my gut look big. But I mean, I don't know if, yeah, it's a work in progress, but I will catch you guys later.